Welcome to Epic Stock Due Diligence. Please subscribe at youtube.com/EpicStockDD. Thank you.
Hey everyone, welcome back, and another exciting episode of Epic Stock Due Diligence. Now, when I think of video topics, and often I think of them when I'm riding a bicycle, or maybe I've had a bad day on the street, maybe I've had a great day on the street, maybe I've fallen on the street. Whatever the case may be, it encourages me to create and share with others. So this video topic is the stock that always seems to go up. Now, this is often, if you watch my other videos on emotion when trading, this is often a trap that people will fall into. There may be a stock. Someone may not have bought in on the first day that it started to appreciate in share price. Maybe they didn't buy it on the second day, but maybe they bought it on the third. And maybe they kept it for one day. Maybe they kept it for a few hours. Maybe they kept it for a few days and it kept going up. And they sold it because the end of the week was getting close. And that's typically what happens, not with all stocks, but most of the time with stocks. Fridays tend to be a very weak day because a lot of traders exit their positions. They don't want to go into the weekend with those with that money locked up in a certain stock. So often they'll let go of a portion or all of their position in preparation for Monday. But and this is why I'm posting this video, is when someone exits a position for the stock that just continued to go up, and then they exit it and the next day it goes up 6%, 12%. The next day it goes up 15%. The next day it goes up 5%. And people, most everyone, it's human nature to be like, gosh, I should have held on to that. I should have held on to that. But that's the wrong mentality when dealing with micro-cap stocks. Micro-cap stocks are not your big board stock. Micro-cap stocks, their price per share can fluctuate rapidly and very unexpectedly. A few days of a 5, 10, 15% here and there increase that may compound to a 40% gain or so. The next day, it could quickly plummet 60% in one day of trading. Microcaps are highly volatile. Microcaps are highly susceptible to variables that most big board stocks would never encounter. There's so much manipulation. And the perception that a stock is all on the up and up, is going to continue to appreciate, is often flawed. And as soon as someone exposes the inaccurate information, typically it spreads like wildfire by way of forums and other social media. And before one knows it, they're stuck with a stock with no bid or close to no bid. And if they are able to exit, they exit for a very huge loss, or potentially not able to exit at all because it's no bid for 100% loss. So the moral to this video is never look back. And that's what a lot of traders do. They look back. Could have, should have, wanted have. If I had held on to that, I would have bought this. If I had held on to that, I would have been there. Vacation destination. It's not a situation where one should say could have, should have. Hey, I got out with hypothetically, I got out with a 40% gain in 2 days. 40%. That's unheard of in the big board realm for the most part. 40% increase in one day, completely out of that position, 40% less poor because you're completely out of that position. So it's just, I'm trying to paint that's the thing about Epic Stock Due Diligence. It's all about reaching out and getting to know oneself. Hey, and once you can reach out and get to know yourself and do your own due diligence, Epic Stock Due Diligence, it's in the name, due diligence. Once you get to know yourself as a trader, and once you get to know how to control your own emotions as a trader, anything is possible. And this is something that your online training class, or maybe your class that you pay for to attend in person, they're likely not going to teach these principles. All they care about is making their wallets fatter so that they can go out and speculate more on stocks. So with that being said, I appreciate your viewership, and if you haven't subscribed already, definitely encourage you to do so. It's youtube.com/EpicStockDD. And if you're wondering what that is in my hand, that's my remote, because I'm kind of in a low-budget studio, and I control my own camera. So not quite to that Tim Sykes level yet, but appreciate your viewership. Check out my book if you haven't. It's youtube.com/EpicStockDD, and you'll see the picture of me up there on Broadway in Manhattan, and it says buy my book. It's on the Apple iTunes store. Only cost a few bucks. You may enjoy it. I think it's an entertaining read, but if you don't want to check it out, subscribe to me anyway, and share this video and all my videos with others, because I really want to grow my viewership, and I have, and I appreciate that, because without you I wouldn't be able to do this. And subscribe on Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest as well if you haven't already, because I've got a lot of content on those sites too. Thanks for watching, and y'all have a good day.